Yes guys, kembali lagi dengan Alvin Masli di sini dan ini Lost Judgment part ke-9 dan kita akan ke faculty room atau ke ruang guru dan menemui Ibu Guru Sawa yang masih berkaitan dengan Hiro Mikoshiba.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Oke. Ya, kita ada di mejanya Sawa. Iya, apa yang bisa kita cek? Di sini ada laptopnya Ibu Guru. Ya, tidak mungkin Yagami messing around with that. Ya, English book yang Ibu Guru Sawa ajarkan ke murid-murid. Dan di sini ada foto, ya, photos of student about their uniform. Waktu Sawa, Ibu Guru Sawa masih SMA. Tapi di balik itu ada fotonya siapa itu ya? Kayak ada foto murid dari Seirio High. Agak aneh juga ya. Oke. Investigasinya cepat, tidak perlu banyak action. Oh, ini dia Ibu Guru Sanwa.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
Oh. Banyak respon.
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Interrogating someone with nothing and it isn't very effective. Maybe.
You know what? Let's start over.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something words weird. Sesuatu yang aneh terjadi
the court
di sini
determined this
dengan
school was
sikap
not
Ibu
responsible for a
Sawa.
bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, You've already got everything you need from me.
Oh,
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how
Ibu Guru
Miko
Sawa
Shiba
masih
got
belum
along with the
trust
students here.
sama Yagami
Anyone
sepertinya.
in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Miko Shiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes,
Ya,
we
the
all spent quite a
gang.
bit of time with him.
Jadi ada terkaitannya Hiro Miko Shiba juga
Alright. With that, I'll get out of your hair.
jadi coach
Appreciate your
basket
time,
rupanya.
man. Sawa sensei.
Just a minute!
Tadi nggak mau
You
ngomong.
there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? Alright then, it's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Oke guys, kita sekarang berarti ke gym. Ya, kita ke gym. Alright. Apakah ada momen lagi di sini? Gak ada momen? Oh, baru momennya muncul. Siapakah yang kita temui sekarang? Oh, Mami Koda. Benar kan Mami Koda namanya? Iya betul. Ini anak perempuan yang dibully sama geng yang lain yang juga ternyata klub basket juga.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Miko Shiba.
Uh-oh.
Yo, you read me, Todd?
Apakah the geng datang?
That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Big
Language.
for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Coda!
Language.
Hey! You been spilling anything to this guy? I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Miko Shiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in! You'll die before I tell you shit!
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
Fighting time.
Shit.
Gonna kick
Ya,
your ass!
sebenarnya ada rasa aneh juga sih kalau mau fighting sama anak-anak SMA gitu ya. Soalnya saya dari dari main Yakuza Judgment kan, Judgment pertama maksudnya ngelawannya tuh bukan student gitu, agak aneh. Cuman ya inilah yang bikin Lost Judgment itu berbeda gitu ya, berbeda dari feel-nya tuh berbeda gitu. Mungkin perawakannya mirip-mirip lah ya, mirip-mirip seperti kayak anak-anak Yakuza yang lagi songong-songong, taunya nggak bisa berantem gitu, berantemnya acak-acakan. Mungkin sama seperti itu, tapi sekarang bener-bener bukan Yakuza, tapi bukan maksudnya kelompok Yakuza ya, bukan kelompok Yakuza, tapi student gitu, student yang bandel. Yagami overpowered memang. Ya nggak bisa dibandingkan. Game ini benar-benar true lah, nggak mungkin Yagami kepayahan lawan students.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on, you really need a better outlet for all that aggression. Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Kenapa Ibu Sawa sampai tahu datang ke sini?
Hey, let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
Horsing around. Apa? Kasar-kasaran? Main-main?
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
Yagami dimarahin.
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
Oh, Ibu Guru Sawa marahin Yagami seperti studentnya.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my
Memang
request.
Yagami punya alasan kuat untuk masih beredar di sekolah, guys, supaya dia bisa cari tahu informasi tentang Hiromiko Shiba itu.
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Of course,
Can't you work
detective,
something
but
out?
also
I'm
a
afraid
lawyer.
something isn't specific enough. Although, there is always the off chance that
Keren kan,
you're an
Yagami?
outside consultant. A guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor.
Yes, jadi
You
coach.
happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I
Kung
can show
fu
some
club?
kids.
No, there's nothing.
Yoga club, please, Yagami.
On that note, I believe each club already has.
Oh, sudah ada Kung Fu Club pelatihnya.
Unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Kaito.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Tar dulu dong, Kaito. Yagami masih penasaran nih. Maybe they got something staff position that need filling. I think so. Reception. Ya, bisa kita ke reception lalu tanya apakah ada tempat untuk yang bisa diisi ya. Jadi Yagami, good point, bisa bertahan untuk hanging around di sekolah ini kalau dia punya alasan yang kuat twig, batang. Nah, itu dia reception atau front desk. That's a busy bulletin board. Could I found some help wanted? Coba cek.
Aha!
Wow.
Huh?
Yes,
I knew it.
I remember this girl.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough
Kenapa
to show your face
bastard
around
kita?
here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
Uh-oh. Is this the girl who caught
They
me
always say
yesterday? Yes,
perpetrators change
Yagami.
the scene of the crime.
Yes.
And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
No way, she saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got camera back.
Sir, voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously.
Yagami dianggap pervert ya.
And at your age,
Mau pasang kamera
sir?
untuk ngeliat paha
Yeah,
di
you lost
bawah
me. Now,
rok.
if you don't mind,
Oh
I'm
my
kind of in the
God.
middle of something.
Oh no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your
Uh-oh.
crime. Why, the very shoes on
Tadi
your feet.
dimarahin ibu guru Sawa, sekarang dimarahin student.
From yesterday, and don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear
Benar-benar
polymer that shines
ketahuan.
under
Benar-benar
black light.
ketahuan ini.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
What the? Am I seriously getting busted here by some high school
That's your
girl?
misfortune already.
Man!
That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery research.
Mystery
Club?
Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to
Seperti
the faculty room
nama
soon.
Oh, wait, just
timnya
hold
Scooby-Doo
on,
kah?
okay?
It's just not bluffing. This could turn out really bad. Oh, ada pilihan. Flee, surrender, refute her claim. Nggak
There's
mungkin
no way
lah.
I'd have noticed
Flee.
an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
She was too ready for this. Ya, kenceng
Why
juga
don't you
ini.
just give it up already?
Oh man. Coba kita coba untuk flee.
There's no escape.
Game ini melarang
Even
untuk
more
flee.
proof of your crimes.
Uh-oh.
The
Apalagi
camera
itu?
may be gone, but fortunately, I
Oh,
snapped a photo
bukan
of it
fotonya
before it got
Yagami
taken
ya.
away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out,
Oh,
it's
tapi
an
cewek ini
all-in
berarti
solution
cerdas nih ya.
customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design.
Masih SMA sudah
Were I
begini.
to supply this information to the police,
Oh, dia
they would
bisa
honor soon enough. After all, the shop would have
Connected
no choice
ke
but to
police.
cooperate with a police investigation.
Sukuma likely covered his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved. Yes.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
She's right. It might actually be best not to run for now. Of course, better kita bicarakan baik-baik. Negotiate. Yes.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah, now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can give her. I just need to lose the camera footage. Is there anything could I use as leverage? Okay. Pas saya lagi baca, saya kepencet next. Ya, ini kita bisa lihat di sini kalau si Mystery Research Club ini lagi membutuhkan coach atau advisor. Karena kalau nggak salah advisornya tuh yang biasanya lagi tidak bisa, lagi pregnant kalau nggak salah. Ya, presidennya ya si perempuan ini namanya Amasawa. Nanti kita akan sangat sering kontak sama Amasawa ini. Some outside assistants, huh? Looks like my detective skills are pay here. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I need. Ya, akhirnya Yagami dapat jalan juga.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition.
How about I become your club advisor?
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami.
Keren kan, Yagami detective.
That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business.
Oke guys, sampai situ dulu. Masih bisa dilanjutin lagi di part 10. Tadinya saya pikir akan lebih panjang, tapi masih bisa. Jadi tadi Yagami sebenarnya sudah dengan kata lain diusir oleh ibu guru Sawa dari sekolah dengan disuruh dibilang go home kayak gitu ya. Dan ketemu Amasawa di sini, dan di situ dikiranya Yagami tadinya seperti sebuah masalah, tapi ternyata Yagami punya skill detektif, bisa untuk membantu Amasawa dengan klub detektifnya, klub Mystery Research Club. Ya, oke. Sampai ketemu lagi di part 10. See you, bye-bye.